we have arrived at Gardens by the Bay. This is a place that I have personally dreamed of visiting.
Me too.
I'm so excited to finally be here. It's a massive complex with different gardens and conservatories, domes, different environments. So there's a lot to see here. This whole complex cost about $1 billion to build. It opened about 10 years ago. $1 billion, and that didn't even include the cost of the land that it occupies. So there's a lot to explore here. We've entered the first of 2 domes that they have here at Gardens at the Bay. And when you walk in, you're just overpowered by this fantastic waterfall right behind us. You feel the breeze and the mist, and it just instantly cools you down.
I think it feels like walking into Jurassic Park.
Exactly. You really kind of hear that soundtrack in your head, actually.
Yeah.
And there are 2 domes here. This one is the tallest. It's a little bit smaller than a football field. The other one is slightly bigger than a football field, just to give you an idea of how huge in size these are. This is the Cloud Forest. The waterfall is spectacular, and there's platforms up above that you can actually go and walk around. So I think we need to make our way up there.
Let's do that.
And take a closer look. We've taken an elevator up to the Lost World area. So you're right about Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and yeah, this is not the Amazon rainforest we're in right now.
It feels like it though. We're surrounded by luscious plants, about 99% of which would not survive outside of this conservatory. They are really protected here. And this giant dome, I can't get over it. We're much closer to the top now, so you can really appreciate the glass panels. Between this dome and the other one, there are about 3,300 panels.
Wow.
So if you've ever had a skylight, you know how high maintenance a skylight can be sometimes?
That's a lot of window washing.
Can you even imagine? Yeah, they have the window washers out constantly. The budget to maintain Gardens by the Bay is about $58 million per year. 28 million of that budget goes to maintaining these 2 domes. And it's easy to understand why when you see how immense they are.
And lush everything
And they also control the sunlight, so they control the UV rays, and they help protect these plants so that they can really thrive in here. Obviously, there are a ton of different plants here. In fact, in the entire Gardens by the Bay complex, there are 19,000 species and 1 million plants. I wanted to show you one of my new favorites. This is a carnivorous plant called the pitcher plant, probably because it's kind of shaped like a pitcher, and it actually attracts insects to it in order to consume them. It has sweet nectar right inside here. So the insects are attracted to the sweet nectar, they go inside the plant, then the nectar paralyzes them. And you might think that this little flap on the top is somehow involved. It's purely practical. It's actually in order to keep the rainwater from going inside.
I think what's so cool here is that you can walk on the inside and you can also walk on the outside.
Yeah, look at this huge path behind us. It just winds its way in and out, and all the while with this dome right behind and above you.
Views of Singapore. Spectacular.
This is the second dome, it's the Flower Dome, and here they have plants from all around the world. They've got a California garden, an Australia garden, a South Africa garden, and they also have different exhibitions that change throughout the year. Right now, there's one from Mexico.
I think one of the most interesting plants that's found here in the Flower Dome is this behind us. It's a 1,000-year-old olive tree.
1,000 years old. I can't comprehend how long that is, but the fact that it's now been brought here to Singapore and it continues to thrive thanks to this giant dome above it, just kind of jaw-dropping. One of the things I've noticed walking around here is that it's accessible for wheelchairs and strollers, so everybody can enjoy. We're at a truly breathtaking part of Gardens by the Bay. This is the Super Tree Grove, and they are not kidding around with the word super. It is just jaw-dropping. These trees are incredible. They're metal trees. They're 18 in the whole garden, 12 in this grove here. And they're massive. They're 25 to 50 meters, depending on the tree, covered in real plants, winding their way up. And they just trumpet up to the sky and flare out towards the top. It is just incredible. And we're walking, you can see behind us, on the skywalk there. It's curving over there, and the skywalk weaves its way through these giant super trees.
It is just magical up here. Otherworldly.
I have no words. I have dreamed of coming here and experiencing this, and now we finally are.
Every moment of Singapore just keeps getting better.
Yes. Like, look at this. We're in a much smaller space now called Floral Fantasy. And if you look above us, you can understand why it's a fantasy. There are flowers everywhere hanging from the ceiling. One or two that I recognize too, geraniums, petunias. It feels really playful in here.
It does. It's definitely one of the most colorful spots in this whole complex. And there's some really fun, kind of enchanting details, like a little elf sitting there. That seems like something out of Chronicles of Narnia or Lord of the Rings. And like a giant bird with its pink eggs.
It's very playful.
Yeah.
And it's smaller, and there's just lots of cozy spots to sit and just enjoy the ambiance. Wow, that was a definite highlight.
That place is
Exceeded my
sensory
expectations.
overload.
Yeah, totally exceeded every sky-high
Me
expectation
too.
I have.
I'm just in love with this city. It's like
It's
a
spectacular.
breath of fresh air.
I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and remember to subscribe to our channel for lots more travel adventures. Check out our other Singapore videos to see more about the best things to see and do, where to eat, where to stay, where to shop, and the top places to go at night. Please say hello down in the comments, and I'd love to know which part of Gardens by the Bay you'd most like to explore. The Cloud Forest, Flower Dome, maybe the Super Tree Grove, or Floral Fantasy. We'd love for you to share the video with your friends and family as well, and truly appreciate your support. You can also follow me over on Instagram, where I post tons more content, as well as on Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in our next video.